If you've been feeling the pinch lately, at the grocery store, at the gas pump, even when paying your rent or insurance, you are not alone. Prices seem to be climbing in every direction, and most of us have gotten used to thinking that the only way forward is to just tighten the budget and make do with less. But what if I told you there's a very real chance you could be owed money right now? Money you didn't even know existed, and it's sitting there waiting for you to claim it. This isn't a sweepstakes, a lottery, or some shady fast money scheme. This is your money, or it could be, and it's being held by your state until you come forward and claim it. Right now, across the United States, every single state has its own pool of unclaimed funds, property, and benefits that legally belong to residents. And here's the kicker, we're not talking about small change. In many cases, it's hundreds, sometimes even thousands of dollars per person. Billions of dollars, yes, with a B, are quietly sitting in state accounts across all 50 states. And the majority of it will never be claimed, simply because people don't know it's there. It's money from closed bank accounts, forgotten stock dividends, old utility refunds, insurance payouts, uncashed paychecks, and more. And here's the good news. Claiming it is free, quick, and in most cases can be done online in just a few minutes. No lawyers, no fees, no middleman. All it takes is knowing where to look and taking action before the opportunity passes you by. So, in the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly where this money comes from, which states have the largest amounts up for grabs, and, most importantly, how you can search right now to see if you have a check with your name on it. By the end of this, you could be one step away from finding money that's been sitting there waiting for you. Across the U.S., every state holds unclaimed money and property that legally belongs to residents. Funds from closed bank accounts, forgotten refunds, uncashed checks, insurance payouts, and more. By law, companies can't keep this money if they lose contact with you. They must hand it over to the state. The amounts are staggering. Washington State alone is holding $2.5 billion in unclaimed assets, including cash, jewelry, and even rare finds like pirate treasure from the 1700s. California's database is massive, with billions in potential claims. Texas's Claimitex.gov shows everything from $50 refunds to pension checks worth thousands, sometimes even tens of thousands. And here's the kicker, these funds never expire. You could claim money from decades ago in just minutes online. The only catch? You have to know it's there, and most people don't. In the next sections, we'll search 2 states live so you can see just how easy it is. Let's see how easy it is to check for unclaimed money in California. First, go to Google and type Unclaimed Property, California. Click the official California State Controller's Office link. Avoid third-party sites that may charge fees. On the search page, enter your name. For this example, I'll use John Smith. Within seconds, results appear showing names, cities, reporting businesses, and whether the amount is over or under $100. Example, John A. Smith, $194.85, reported by ExxonMobil. Others might show smaller refunds or indicate under $100. If a listing matches your name and old address, click Claim and follow the verification steps, usually a photo ID and proof of address. It's that simple. You could find money from an old utility deposit, a forgotten refund, or an uncashed check. Even $25 is still found money, and in some cases, people uncover thousands. Texas makes it just as easy to search for unclaimed property. Go to Claimitex.gov, the official site run by the Texas Comptroller's Office. Type in your first and last name. Let's use John Smith as our example. Within seconds, the system lists results with names, last known addresses, reporting businesses, property types, and often the exact amounts. Examples: John Smith, San Antonio, J.P. Morgan Chase, accounts receivable credit, $28,962. John Smith, Dallas. Fidelity, pension check, $4,166. John Smith, Houston. MetLife, $51.96. If a listing matches your identity and past address, click Claim and provide proof, typically a photo ID plus documents linking you to the account or property. What makes Texas stand out is its transparency. Many amounts are shown up front, motivating people to complete the claim. Whether it's $50 or $50,000, it's money you've already earned, and it's just waiting for you to take it back. Texas has one of the most user-friendly unclaimed property systems. Go to claimitetexas.gov, the official site managed by the Texas Comptroller's Office. Enter your name, for example, John Smith, and hit search. In seconds, you'll see a list of results showing names, last known addresses, reporting institutions, property types, and in many cases, exact dollar amounts. Sample results: John Smith, San Antonio, J.P. Morgan Chase, $28,962, accounts receivable credit. John Smith, Dallas, Fidelity, $4,166, pension check. John Smith, Houston, MetLife, $51.96, insurance payout. If something matches your details, click Claim and follow the prompts. You'll need proof of identity and connection to the account or address. Texas is unique in showing many amounts up front, creating an instant sense of urgency. Whether it's $50 or $50,000, it's money you've already earned, and the state is holding it until you ask for it. About 8 or 9 years ago, I learned about unclaimed property and decided to check my state's database in Washington, expecting nothing. To my surprise, my name appeared next to a claim worth between $600 and $700. It turned out to be money from internet marketing work I had done for a small company that later shut down. I thought I'd lost that payment forever, but the state had been holding it for me. The claim process was simple: verify my identity, show proof of the linked address, and submit the form online. About 8 weeks later, I received a check from the Washington Department of Revenue for the full amount. It felt incredible. Money I'd earned years earlier but forgotten about, suddenly back in my pocket. Since then, I make it a habit to check every year. Some years I find nothing, other times there's a pleasant surprise waiting. Unclaimed money isn't just held by state governments, sometimes it's sitting with businesses you use every day. A perfect example is what happened to me with Costco. Over the years, I'd received multiple annual rewards checks but never redeemed them. Some got misplaced during moves, others were simply forgotten. My wife suggested we ask Costco if they could reissue them. I was skeptical, especially since some were 4 or 5 years old. But when we went in, the staff looked up my account and confirmed every unused check from the entire history of my membership. They added it all onto a Costco prepaid gift card, hundreds of dollars I thought were gone for good. No expiration, no hassle. It was a reminder that unclaimed funds aren't always hidden in a state database. Sometimes they're sitting with retailers, utility companies, or other businesses just waiting for you to ask. Washington State's Unclaimed Property Program holds more than $2.5 billion in assets, and it's not just cash. According to Liz Black, the program's administrator, the state also safeguards about $1 million worth of items from abandoned safety deposit boxes. These range from baseball cards and jewelry to something straight out of a movie, a piece of pirate treasure from the 1700s recovered from a shipwreck off Spain. Most cash claims come from things like closed bank accounts, stock dividends, or refunds where the owner's forwarding address was missing. Often, people have no idea the funds exist. The state's website allows residents to search instantly and submit claims online. Once verified, payments usually arrive within 6 to 8 weeks. Best of all, there's no expiration, so you can claim money from years, even decades ago. It's a reminder that sometimes your hidden treasure is quite literal. Unclaimed money exists because businesses can't keep funds that belong to you if they can't reach you. By law, after a set period of inactivity, often 1 to 5 years, they must turn the money over to the state for safekeeping. Common sources include closed bank accounts, uncashed paychecks, stock dividends, overpaid utility bills, insurance payouts, and security deposits. Sometimes it's as simple as moving without updating your address, switching jobs, or changing banks. States then list these assets in public databases so owners can search and claim them. The process is free, and once you verify your identity and connection to the account or property, the state issues your payment. The key takeaway? This money doesn't expire. Even if the claim is decades old, you can still collect it, but only if you know to look. While unclaimed property searches are public, the funds must legally belong to you. States verify claims by matching your name, past address, and sometimes social security number with the record. If these details don't align, the claim will be denied. Trying to claim money that isn't yours can have serious consequences, including legal penalties. Even if you share a common name like John Smith, you must prove the connection to the listed address or account. The safest approach is to search for your own name, past addresses, and possibly old business names you've used. If you find a match, follow the official claim process on the state's website, never through third-party claim services that charge a percentage. Bottom line, play it straight. The system is designed to return your money to you, and nothing is worth risking over a false claim. Claiming unclaimed property is simple and free. Here's the basic process most states follow. Search the database. Visit your state's official unclaimed property website. Enter your full name and past names if applicable. Review results. Look for matches that align with your past addresses, employers, or accounts. Start a claim. Click Claim for any matching entries. Verify identity. Upload required documents, usually a government-issued photo ID plus proof of address or account ownership. Submit and wait. Most states process claims in 6 to 8 weeks, though large or complex claims may take longer. Receive payment. Funds arrive by check or direct deposit depending on state procedures. No lawyers, no fees, no catch. Just a few minutes of your time to recover money that's already yours. Now that you know how easy it is, don't wait. Search your state's unclaimed property database today. It only takes a few minutes, and you might find money you didn't even know existed. Remember, this isn't a lottery or a giveaway. It's money you've already earned or are legally owed. Once you've searched, share your results in the comments. Let others know how much you found. Whether it's $20 from an old utility refund or thousands from a forgotten account. Your story might be the nudge someone else needs to check. And don't stop with just your name. Encourage friends, family, and even coworkers to search. The more people who know, the more unclaimed money gets back into the hands of its rightful owners. It's quick, it's free, and it could be the easiest payday you've ever had.